Olá pessoal, estamos aqui para mais um vídeo, agora o último do ano. Hoje eu decidi só fazer um para também descansarmos, para depois no próximo ano passarmos bem e com muita coisa pela frente, ok pessoal? Portanto bora lá, let's go. No último episódio nós conseguimos quebrar, digamos que quebrar uma maldição, e agora estamos atrás dessa maldição, para descobrir onde é que está a família do barão. Portanto bora lá, vamos ver o que nos aguarda.
Go, go. That's it, Roach.
Bora lá.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Ó,
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
ferradura.
A bracelet. One of them must have
Bracelet.
dropped it.
Garrafa d'água.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
Cavalo aqui também. Passou aqui um cavalo.
Clothing. They change in here. Both were
Trocaram-se aqui
here.
fora.
I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Uh, uh, que isso? Ai, caralho.
Come on, come
Lord.
closer.
Uh. Também os bichos são uma fáceis de derrotar também. Meu Deus, mas deu medinho. Eu devia estar aí de cavalo. Que isso? Ai, o gajo explodiu! Eu tenho que ver depois no vestuário, tipo, meu Deus, o gajo explode.
That's it, Roach.
Corre. Oh, mano.
Necrophage has had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Ah, é aqui. Oh, caralho. Ai,
What?
que bicho horrendo. Explodiram?
Should examine that horse carcass.
Meu Deus, coisa horrenda. Mais um! Explodir? Meu Deus, coisa horrenda, pessoal. O que é que temos aqui? Ossos.
Bones have been here a while.
Essa coisa está um pouco... Pronto.
Chewed on the
A
saddle.
cela. Mordou uma cela.
Necrophages will eat anything these days.
As costelas.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Aí. As patas do cavalo.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
E a cabeça?
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible
Ei.
strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Oh, porra, mano.
Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Vai explodir, explode. Meu Deus, pessoal. Com cada coisa. Olha um lobo ali. Ai, com caraças.
Not your lucky day.
Figa de lobo. Meu Deus, elas andaram para caraças, pessoal. Ih. Que é isto? É aqui.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Oh!
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for two women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Viste quem?
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Ok.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a Baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Ok. Ok. Então bora lá.
What
Onde está
happened to
essa mulher
Tamara's
do
mother?
barão?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 elves in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose.
O vendaval
Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed.
Sangrar os dedos.
Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. Toward then,
Foi então quando o vi.
fiery
Marcas de queimadura
marks
nas
on her
mãos.
hands.
Oh! O que é que se passou depois?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat. And before I could catch my breath,
Se calhar devia ter
beast
perguntado
jumped out of the
o
woods,
que eram aquelas
big as a
marcas
barn,
nas
with
mãos.
horns
Aquelas
and 2
queimaduras
burning
e isso.
coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Ok, fala dessas marcas.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Ok. Então, por que é que as ajudaste?
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself,
Tenho que aumentar as
I'd
zonas,
have
pode
never
estar
dared
muito
to
pequeno.
help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Ok. Obrigado pela ajuda.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Ok.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
E foi em paz. Ok, pessoal, temos 2 sítios para ir. Já podemos ir falar com o Barão ou com o coisa. Portanto, eu vou falar com o Barão, vou até lá. Sendo que aqui também é rápido chegar lá, né, pessoal? Que este jogo aqui é rápido chegar lá. Ok, pessoal, já acabei, cheguei aqui. E recapitulando, nós descobrimos onde é que elas estão, onde é que, o que é que se passou. Portanto, já vamos falar aqui com o Barão sobre para ele saber o que é que aconteceu. Também aqui esta vila foi incendiaram-na, não sei o que se passou. Portanto, bora ver.
Hey there.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Oh. Oh.
If I want to plough some
Obrigado.
peasant lass, I will. Don't give cock about no ban.
Ok.
Wicher, a word, please.
Oh. Tá bem.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Ok. Então, Zé.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
A morte. Bora
Your loss.
consolá-lo e
It
tal.
must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Ok, agora temos que falar com a...
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Decidi contar primeiro ao Barão para ele saber, para não estar ainda mais
Any
desesperado.
news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Tá bem.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them
Oh,
both.
50.
What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Mais flashback da Síria. Ok, bora lá, pessoal.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King
Gente.
Fonz's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Hi, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Ah, também não.
At Kaer Morhen?
Wicher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
Porra, mano. Não sou um bruxo.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
Qual é que é o problema,
Well,
mano?
that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'll not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. And we start at daybreak.
Aí, se o gajo ganhava, vai ficar com a nossa espada. Vai ficar com a espada da Ciri, neste caso. Aí é bem. Vamos fazer essa corrida agora ou não? De Velen, norte de Teméria. Amanhecer. Ó. É.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Ok.
Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us!
Vai.
Go on! Kick it!
Como joguei, vai. O barão vai me passar, aposto. Ou a energia do cavalo também. Aí, vou acabar com a energia do cavalo. Falta pouco, falta pouco, falta pouco. Ai. Acabei boa.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Another chance to win.
Meu Deus.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an
Hey.
instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen
Ia
a lot,
bem,
but
surgiu ali
nothing like this. Never.
sei lá o que era aquilo.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Ok.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Já agora vou encontrar toda a gente, se é assim que queres. Mas é embora daqui que eu não quero. Já embora, vai. Fazer aqui um fast travel, né? O pessoal não quer estar aqui mais a falar com o barão, que esse gajo às vezes. Sei o que, mas. Engraçadinho. Engraçadinho.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll.
Boneca de trapo. Tá bem.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
So long.
Went to the village for the levy. And that one hard banged a lass.
Ok, pessoal.
Fancy an outing to find that she-beast.
Been the Smiths, lads. Get tooth one.
O que fui fazer? Ok. Investiga todas as pistas que cada Sinvelen encontra a mulher do Barão, encontra a Tamara, La Hija del Barão em Oxford. Onde é que está um coisinho para eu? Só está aqui. Ah, temos aqui. Viagem rápida. Oxford. Onde é que é? Aqui. Eu vou ter que viajar para aqui. Bora.
Halt! No passage.
Então.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
Eu tenho passo.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Obrigado. Agradeço, guardazinho do... da madruga.
Fuck.
É, ai, judeia. Eu tô judeia. Agora sim entramos numa verdadeira cidade, pessoal. Aí é bem. Porta Ocidental. Caraca, agora sim. Ninguém vos manda mandar estar aí à frente? E a cabeleireira, what the hell? Eu sou bom também no Red Dead, também sou bom aqui. Não dá para fazer nada.
Run, Roach.
É bem top isto. Agora sim é que encontramos uma cidade.
Everyone to me! To me!
Not so fast, Roach.
Taking a peek at my wares, yeah?
Paper, please. And a bottle of ink.
Oh, I'm out.
Watch your step.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Ok. Um gato. Aí existem gatos. Oh, top. Um gato.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive and well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Tens de falar com o teu
Got
pai,
every
meu.
right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
He's no saint, that's clear. But he's got the whole province on its feet looking for you. Finding you and your mother, seems to me there's nothing more important to him now. I know evil men. He's not one of them.
Shame he never showed such concern before. Especially for my mother.
He made a mistake and knows that. I'm not defending him, just saying that maybe he's come to realize what he's done, and what you mean to him.
Oh, wonderful. I'll bear that in mind. Did you really come all the way here just to tell me that?
Conta-me a tua versão, primeiro.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
Ok. O que é que passou à tua mãe?
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
Deixa-me só uma coisa só.
Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Por que abordou a tua
I don't
mãe?
mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she
Não,
fell,
porque é
that's
que
how
a tua
it
mãe
started.
abordou bebê?
We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the charge. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Ok, vamos continuar aqui com a história.
Find my mum?
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Quem é que são os teus amigos?
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Ok.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A Witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Quem és tu?
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a Witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Onde a
Where are
levas?
you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the
Ei.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Ó gato. Tá bem, pessoal, então é isto. E amanhã, se não for amanhã, vai ser dia 2 de janeiro, ok, pessoal? Portanto é isso, espero que tenham gostado, deixem um like, bom ano para vocês todos. Inscrevam-se no canal, comentem o que é que estão a achar da Witcher 3 e vão ver os meus outros vídeos, já fizemos séries de muita coisa. E não vai parar, pessoal. Cada vez mais vai haver jogos novos, jogos não tão bons, jogos online, muita coisa que ainda vai haver no canal, ok, pessoal? Portanto é isso, espero que tenham gostado, deixem um like, inscrevam-se no canal, comentem o que é que estão a achar da Witcher 3, compartilhem vídeos com os vossos amigos e para deixar crescer o canal, ativem o sininho das notificações, deixem o like e é isso, bom ano para vocês todos e até o próximo vídeo. Tchau, pessoal, fiquem bem.